Apologies for the lack of content lately. The house has been unreasonably loud, and hasn't really been conducive to making material. So about 20 minutes away from the next star, finally take steel, and I can definitely confirm that plant spread is back on. We skipped out plant spread for a little bit, a couple of versions. There were no camas up here when I planted these. I've harvested a couple times, and then just left a few behind. And now there's extra camas. Then over there, there's planted mushrooms over here, once upon a time. I harvested them once, a couple around, and they're still here. I did not plant these beans. I don't think there were any beans here before. And I did not plant this flax. So it is nice to know that, I didn't plant these either. Think about it. Or though, yeah, this actually spread quite well. I'm not quite sure exactly how the mechanics work. It is nice that it's there. Granted, depending on what kind of harvesting you take, you're going to get less out of one of them. But I'll take the free plants. As I said, we're 20 minutes from steel. I have taken that time between this episode and last to prep some content. What are you doing here? You're not supposed to go there. You're supposed to go here. You can't. Okay. Oh, there instead. Now this is all going to work. Got our room requirements. Was not expecting the room requirements to be a thing. I made a buttload of charcoal. They pushed out an update last week as the time of recording this. It gives you back more ceramic molds than it did before. So instead of getting back 2, you get 3 every time you make steel. You're making steel in batches of 4. I had already gone full stupid on the ceramic molds, so I will never need any of those ever again. That said, I've got as many tier 4 modules and everything as I can get, and you can see up in the top bar there, I've got another, 400 charcoal on the way. The issue is, you see all this? You see all this iron concentrate? Well, that iron concentrate too. So when we get a star, we have 1096 charcoal steel to go through. I think I've done the math on this. Oh, hang on. We add a 0 to that. Tick, tick, tick. Back a little bit. There we are. There. So there's, yes, I know there's a discount on things when you're playing single player. That said, not only am I not fairly sure I'm not going to need 16,000 steel, the labor, that's going to have me eating everything I have if I try to do this all in one pour. And I don't think I'm going to be able to make another 24,000 charcoal before I get really sick of making charcoal. Plus, we are short an order of magnitude worth of quicklime. So this big number is not going to happen. It may not happen at all. I was not prepared for that. had not done the math. Yeah. And on top of that, when we do get advanced smelting, at each level there's a caloric rebate, right? So when we take it, it's going to take 20% less calories, just on level 1. 20% of, okay, granted, a fifth of 240,000 is a lot. It's what's it? 120, 12,000 calories. Well, that can't. I'm an art major. I'm fairly certain I'm not going to be able to make that much food. However, it means that for the rest of the game, I'm not going to have to worry about iron or steel. Which, I will admit is a little unfortunate. You build all this processing setup and then you use it once. Now, granted, if I were on a multiplayer server, I would not have this much iron kicking around. No way. The number of people who would be making claims and stumbling over each other to try to get all the iron probably make it impossible. That said, I haven't mined that much iron. Apparently, the few responses I've had, I apparently have a really high amount of iron in my world. Next playthrough, definitely going on high collab instead of single player. We'll see what happens. There'll be a couple more updates between there and I think the Adobe is coming out as a building material along with paint. Paint's neat. I'm fairly certain that the moment the paint gun shows up in this game, every server is going to have the equivalent of an HOA. Because you know how people get the moment they can color things. Here's my beautiful building. It's lime green with yellow and some other weird color. Because I hate everyone who has eyeballs. It will be a mess. Giant mess. You want to know what I didn't do? While making all of that charcoal and processing all that ore? Dang it. Right, give me this damn book. Give me that. And give me that. Watch how much this food I can make disappear. This stuff does not go quickly either. Even at 24 seconds a piece. The moment you want to make anything, any decent amount, looking at a bunch of time. Start with 25. Yay. So in 10 minutes... God, that's disappointing. What do I need to make tools here? I need lumber and hides. Okay, well, lumber's over here. That's easy. Thought I had hides around here somewhere, too. Have any hides over here? No. Lumber, yes. Lumber we have a ton of. Hides... we'll have some in a minute. Oh yeah, they added this. Turn fur pelts into leather and get tallow. which is not something I really expected, to be honest. I mean, it's a way to get tallow, and it's a way to get leather. You don't really need a whole lot of pelts, to be honest. Pelts are not something in super high demand. Okay, let's see how this thing works. Of course, it's going to work everything. Why can you not see that? There. Oh, look at steel pick, please. It's a very nice model. It's very nicely done. One steel pickaxe that has. I took. Apparently just enough steel to get me to level. I might hit level 4. I think 3 steel got me to level 1. What I'd actually forgotten is that this thing has 3 different outputs. I'm used to steel and slag. But all of a sudden there's a third one. So now you have 3 different things you have to balance, deal with. Let's put you there. Otherwise, I'm just going to get so many. We have steel. We have... Oh, there's so many things this opens up. I can make the rolling machine. Do you think? Can I use it yet? That's the question. Do we need industry to do that? Thought I needed to make the rolling machine. Corrugated steel. A rolling mill. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought I needed steel to make the dang rolling mill. I haven't made it yet. And I guess I should make it here. Because this is where my steel's going to be. Storage over the other place is already kind of meh. Maybe so a few more tools here and then I'll decide. Here I'm thinking, wow, it's dark in here. I added a little bit of light. God, that's none at all. No light at all. Oh, I can't wait till I have electricity. Oh, I'm gonna spend so much stuff lighting up this whole damn world just so I don't have to stare at the black anymore. So what all does steel get us? Oh, got 2 cement kilns already made because those cost nothing. Gets us reinforced concrete. Gonna get us this electric. Could almost make that right now. It's the basis for a pump jack and a refinery, which we won't be able to use for quite a while yet, unfortunately. A sink. I don't understand how that has a furnishing value of 5. It is the ugliest piece of furniture in the game. Make a waste filter, but I'm not gonna. Get this rolling mill made, and I'm gonna... So, where are you pulling from? You're pulling from here. Cool. I'm not sure what the cost... I don't remember what the cost is for corrugated steel. Corrugated steel and reinforced concrete being the 2 tier 3 materials. Don't make for a nice house. They kind of don't. Just going to put that out there. Unless you are a really big fan of poured in place concrete, typically used by dystopian crap holes to make the world so ugly that the people who live there have zero hope. Well, guess what I'm talking about. I think I've tried. I've done it before. It's not a pretty building. I did not get a pretty building out of it. The one nice thing, as far as utility goes, is that the rolling mill gives us those nice big roll-up doors, which would be really, really nice to have right now. You've seen me use them on the builds. I'm definitely going to use them here. They are so nice because great room dividers. They themselves count as a tier 3 building material. They cost a little bit more than it would just to make a wall out of corrugated steel. I think. Don't quite recall. It's been a couple of months. And there's been some updates and stuff since then. And we were playing on a server where everyone had to cooperate to get things done, and we never really had enough of the nice tier 4 modules that we could just assign, like permanently install one. We had to juggle the stupid things just because of the way human cooperation kind of works and kind of doesn't. Done here. Yeah, it's like 6 minutes to go. I'll get that done. We're going to compare. I'm actually curious if it's cheaper to build a house out of steel pipe than of corrugated steel. Steel pipe would be great airflow, look terrible. That said, you go through an awful lot of steel pipe. Okay, this thing's made. Clang. Have a module. Power grid has what? Power grid has insufficient power. Blah blah blah. Power. Are you too far away from something, or did I run out of charcoal? Not funny. Maybe just too far away. We're just trying to see what it works. There. How you should work. It's got to be just because the just because it's shut off at the moment. Not running anything else here. So corrugated steel. You can look here for material. Oh, there's nowhere anywhere anymore. How do I have all of this storage and yet I have no storage? My God, where's everything going? Oh my frickin' hell. I have to build. Give me a minute, I have to scream. Oh jeez. See that, crafting. Whoa, whoa. Just enough of a bonus, okay. We want 20. 20 steel cost me 20 corrugated steel cost me 11 steel bars. Steel pipe. Make you here? They changed all this stuff and I gotta find it all again. Copper. Steel pipe. I make 20 steel pipe. Well, there's your answer. There's your answer. 6 steel bar, get me 20 steel pipe. In terms of construction material, it's more efficient. It would look goddamn horrible. So we're not going to do it. Not. goddamn at all. But I get to move on to a whole new stage of things. We got... Had you make me some rebar. Which I'm not going to be able to carry that. I should have... I thought I had a cart. I do have a cart. It's full of crap. But I have enough stuff. I have enough cement. I have to get more sand and aggregate. And then I can make a ton of reinforced concrete. Do I have a thing? Okay. So... Got 2 per? Did they increase that? To 4. No, I think it was 4 before. I think it was 4 before. But I was in a position where I couldn't make as much at one time as I wanted to. However, now I have the ability to make as much as I want to. Because I'm the only one using it to make stupid things. I'm going to make a bunch of stupid things. And maybe you'll see some of them, maybe you won't. You'll definitely see the big roll-up doors because they're going to go here. They're going to go in a lot of places. I like them so much. So much. But, see you next time. And hopefully the house isn't so loud that I can't do anything. See you in the future.